On my last video, I gave you guys an update on the current stage of the room I'm sitting in, the red room, and I promised you guys I would give you a current update of the stage of the entryway. Now, if you've been with me from the beginning of my YouTube journey, which hasn't been long now, it's just been a few videos, you've seen these two spaces bare. I mean, without nothing. There was no molding, they were colorless, there was nothing of nothing in these spaces. And little by little, I've been adding things. These two rooms have been over a year in the making. I like to take my time so that I can find things that I truly love. I hate wasting money. So I really deep dive and do my research on finding items that won't fall apart and also that I know I'll enjoy for a long time. And along with that, I like searching and hunting for treasure, finding cool stuff, and that takes some time too. If you guys have been with me from the beginning, you're also aware that I had knee surgery. The surgery I had, it wasn't a little surgery, it was a pretty big surgery that takes a full year to recover, and I'm about a little bit over 4 months into it right now, and I didn't start walking without crutches or a brace, I think about a month ago. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to take footage of things that I added into the spaces because even though I was healing from surgery, that was not stopping me from finding things for these rooms. I just wasn't able to give you guys footage of it. I wasn't able to share it with you guys. And that's why I'm doing these two update videos. I just want you guys to be current with the stage of the rooms since you've been with me from the beginning. So for my entryway, I really wanted it to have a stark contrast from this space that I'm sitting in. I want it to be lighter and brighter and more fun. A little kooky. I don't know if I've accomplished kooky, but I did accomplish brightening the space and making it fun. It has a simple elegance, but it also maintains a fun, colorful color and pattern with the wallpaper. Starting off with the light fixture, you guys might remember on my earlier videos, I had replaced the light fixture that was here with a crystal flush mount that I found on Amazon. Now, I loved that light fixture, but I just did not like it for this space. For the space, I envisioned something with more grandeur. I just wanted something that did not hide and disappear. I also wanted a white light fixture for this space the whole time. I envisioned there being a white light fixture. This light fixture was not easy to find, you guys. Okay, here was my criteria. I wanted it to be affordable, but I wanted it to look high-end. I wanted it to look white, be white. And have beautiful accents. I wanted it to work well in the space, and I wanted it to have a sense of grandeur. And to find all those things on one light fixture is incredibly impossible. The amount of websites that I went through, the amount of light fixtures that I looked at, you guys, I probably looked at like 100,000 or more. I looked for a light fixture for this room for I think 3 months, maybe 4 months until I ran into this one. Now here's a short clip of the light fixture that I had installed here prior, and you can see from the clip of me doing the wallpaper behind me, you can barely notice the light fixture is even there. So you can see a clear difference between the two. And I feel the white light fixture that I currently have in the space just fits the room so much better, and it brightens the room up so much. Now there's a little bit of damage around the base of it on the ceiling, but I'm not worried about it because this is actually a spot I need y'all's advice on. I was thinking about doing a fun ceiling feature, and I have a few ideas of what I could do. I was originally thinking that maybe I could paint like a really cool design around it, but realistically, I don't think I can stand that long. And then I thought maybe I should just do molding, like a beautiful molding design. But this space already looks so traditional that I feel molding would make it look even more traditional, and I need it to be a little bit more modern. And then I thought, well, why don't I do like a modern minimal molding and paint it? And that's not a terrible idea, but I still didn't think that gave me what I wanted for this space until I had a bright idea. It's called lattice, and I thought it'd be really cool to add lattice all around the ceiling to wrap around, and even though it's going towards the kitchen, it would still look fine because it would just be the lattice, which is diamond shaped, and it would just stay white. I wouldn't paint it any crazy color, but it meant for this space because you guys, the wallpaper already looks like lattice, so why not make the ceiling look like lattice too? Maybe I'm crazy, but now that the idea is in my head, it's never gonna leave my head, and I have to do it. I have to do it. Okay, so let's move on to a different issue I'm having with this space. Now, the light fixture is great, it's awesome, it's beautiful, but it also introduced a new issue for me in this space. I don't know if you see it, but there's 3 different color metals. Now, I don't know if you guys see what I see, but I just don't like the look of the 3 metals together. I have chrome, I have iron, and I have gold. Chrome and iron, I think, look beautiful. So beautiful with each other. But adding gold to all 3, I don't love it. But unfortunately, it was really hard to find a light fixture for this space, and the only light fixtures that I could find that fit my criteria had gold accents in it, which just means one of these items has to give. Of course, I'm not removing the mirror. The mirror is like gorgeous, and the purpose of getting it was for the entryway. And the light fixture is a pricier item to remove, so unfortunately, even though I specifically bought this item at an antique store for the entryway and it looks beautiful in there, the lamp's gotta go. It's gotta go. I gotta find something else there that makes these materials more cohesive. And even though I was sad to remove it from the space, I'm glad I did because it made a huge difference. So this is the lamp that I replaced the chrome one with. Let me tell you why I picked this lamp. Now, I strategically picked the rug that I picked for this space to make the light fixture work cohesively together with all its surroundings. And I needed a lamp that also had the colors of the rug. It needed to be cream, it needed to have those tan colors so that it would bring harmony all together. When you step away and look at the room with the rug, with the light fixture, the mirror, the lamp, the furniture, colorings, it all looks cohesive now that I have that rug and that lamp. It makes the light fixture blend in better. Now moving on to art, I added a few new art additions. This is a Salvador Dali lithograph that I found online. Salvador Dali is an artist that loved using surrealism in his artwork. His artwork is very dreamlike, and that's what I love about him. Salvador was quoted to have said, "Surrealism is destructive, but it destroys only what it considers to be shackles, limiting our vision." I love how irrational a lot of his work is, And I think that's why I'm obsessed with him. I don't know. I like it when things don't make sense. He's just one of my favorite artists. Here's another colorful piece I found on Etsy. I'll insert the artist name because I do not want to botch it. I love this piece in this space. It is so beautiful. I love all the colors. The colors look amazing in here. I love abstract art. I love art that has splashes of colors and textures. Right now, the painting is pulling a little bit dingy yellow. That's because of the lighting. I plan on getting it a sconce light to illuminate it so that the colors stand out more and look even brighter. For this side of the wall, I was thinking about maybe doing some decorative plates, and over here on the top where the wallpaper ends, I need to finish up that end. I'm thinking about doing some decorative molding above the frame. And this is where I'm at with the space currently. Surprisingly, I still have more things I want to add. Okay, let's go back to the Salvador Dali art piece that I showed y'all earlier. I love the art piece, but I do not like the frame that it's in. The frame that it's in makes it look very poster-like, and I want it to look more gallery-like. So I found these frames on Pottery Barn's website, and I purchased two because I'm going to have an art piece on either side of the window, one being the Salvador Dali piece. So here it is side by side. It's not terrible in the frame that it's currently in, but I just want it to look more elevated. Now I have the art piece sitting over top of the matting. The matting is actually going to sit on top of the art piece. It's just that I ordered another painting to go in the other frame, and it varies slightly in size. So when I trim down the matting, I want to get both art pieces as close as possible in scale so that there's a little bit of symmetry going on. Oh my gosh, do you see the difference that the frame made? I am just in shock. It looks like I got it out of a museum. It looks like it went like from being $100 art piece to like $600 or more just by changing the frame. And you guys, $50 for this frame is such a good price. Such a good price. If you've ever gone to a framer to get a custom frame done, it's ridiculously expensive for something similar like this. It is so expensive. The art piece now looks elevated, and the gold in the frame is doing an excellent job in adding some warmth to contrast all the cool tones surrounding it in the space. Because I felt the space was looking too square, too blocky. The console table is very square-like. The little window is square-like. The art is square-like. I just didn't want square and square and square. So I put the little mirrors on top to add a little bit of a breakage in the squariness and just give it something circular to look at. So now that I got y'all up to date on the current stage of the space, I want to go ahead and talk about future projects. So behind this first door, I have a coat closet. I don't hate it. It's a good coat closet, but it's just very boring, very messy. It doesn't work well for us. I would like to have custom shelving, custom shoe storage, and there's so much space above it that is so unused that I wanted to be able to incorporate something above that would allow me to use the full space of it. Along with that, I've always wanted to incorporate hooks on the door just to help with bags, scarves, hats, stuff like that. And I found the cutest iron hooks online. I purchased 3 of them for the coat closet. There'll be one in the middle and the other 2 on either side. And I was so excited about this. The iron is such a perfect match too with the mirror and the entryway. It's like it was meant to be for the space. Now for this closet, I was thinking of making it like a really cool contrasting color. I don't have a color decided. I wanted to pick something cool for it. But the most important things that I want in this closet is really to have organization and storage. I want to be able to use the full space above and also have like little shoe cubbies at the bottom to keep our shoes organized.
And that was everything I had planned so far for the coat closet. Now let's move on to door number 2. So behind door number 2, right next to my coat closet, I have a supply closet. Now currently the supply closet is a mess. I do not have any kind of organization in here, and the biggest reason as to why nothing's organized, it's I don't have any shelving in here. So the biggest project in this closet is going to be adding shelving so that I can keep all my cleaning supplies together.
For the supply closet, I don't think I have anything fun planned for it. I really don't think I want to do anything colorful or anything fun in there. I really just want shelving so that I can have all my supplies organized. I might just do a video on how to build and install shelves, how to organize the closet, but other than that, it's really not gonna be fun. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So I'll probably do that together in one video with the coat closet because there's no point in doing that separately. Now for the bathroom though, the guest bathroom, oh my gosh, has this bathroom taken me on an adventure. I originally was going to do a dark and moody room because it's clearly what I enjoy. But this, I thought so much. Okay, so at the antique store, I found a mirror that looked a little bit Alice in Wonderland. At least when I look at it, I think of Alice in Wonderland. And I was running with that. So originally I wanted it to be really dark and moody and Alice in Wonderland-y, where nothing makes sense, everything's out of place, stuff like that. But if I'm being honest, I think that was too much. I'm honestly glad I didn't go that route. I actually saw a wallpaper that looks like mountain views with the sky. I've always been obsessed with mountains. I love mountains. My dream would be to live somewhere where I can step outside my door and just see mountains. And I thought, how cool would it be to open this little tiny room and it just be mountain views all around with the sky, with fields. You just get to go potty out in the mountains.
This is the mirror that I found at the antique store for $25, you guys. $25. This is the mirror that started the whole bathroom design. I love it. I don't know if y'all see it, but I see Alice in Wonderland when I look at this mirror. So this is my guest powder room. It's a really small space, and I love that about it. Actually, because it was so small, that's why originally I was thinking about doing a really dark and moody room, because I can go wild in a small space like that. But with it being small, I also thought it would be so fun to just have mountain views surrounding you in this tiny little room. I figured I could do like a mural wallpaper, and then I can do maybe like a cloud wallpaper on the ceiling, or maybe just do the ceiling a light blue color. I was thinking about keeping the finishes light and bright, maybe using silvers, chromes, and then finding a vanity for the space that is lighter in color just to maintain that light and airiness to the space. And that is it, you guys. That's all I have planned so far. You guys are now up to date.
My next video after this one is going to be my Christmas decorate with me. I've already started. This is my mini tree. So if you guys want to see what I do for Christmas, just like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.